Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to the Roger Report. I'm your host, Rustin Dodd. Today we're diving into a fascinating story about one of tennis's greatest players, Roger Federer, and his unforgettable commencement speech at Dartmouth College. What made this address so remarkable was its masterful blend of humor, vulnerability, and profound wisdom. So let's take a closer look. Roger Federer spoke to the class of 2024 during a chilly morning in New Hampshire, under the steady rain. He shared a story about failure that would leave the audience in awe. "What percentage of points do you think I won in those matches?" he asked, looking out across the sea of umbrellas. After a pause, he revealed that he'd only managed to win 54% of his points, a staggering statistic that seems almost impossible given Federer's dominance on court. But what made this number even more remarkable was the lesson it conveyed. Effortless is a myth. As Federer explained, it's not about having a gift, it's about having grit. This mindset is one we can all learn from, whether we're athletes or simply trying to navigate life's challenges. The fact that Federer and his team spent 6 months working on this speech, revising drafts and fine-tuning his delivery, only underscores the importance of discipline and dedication. One of the most striking aspects of Federer's address was its storytelling. He shared an anecdote about his 5-set loss to Rafael Nadal in the 2008 Wimbledon final, a match widely considered one of the greatest of all time. This tale not only showcased Federer's resilience, but also highlighted the importance of perspective. "You can work harder than you thought possible and still lose," he said. "Perfection is impossible." By sharing this story, Federer showed us that even in the face of adversity, there's always room for growth and improvement. The structure of Federer's speech was clear and clever, and his earnest vulnerability allowed the message to break through. As former Lakers great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar once said, "Lilacs are in bloom, love is in the air, and colleges and universities invite success stories like me to stand behind fancy podiums." But Federer's address felt different, sincere, gracious, indelible. What was also remarkable about this speech was its ability to transcend sports. As Stephen D. Cohen, a professor of business communication at Johns Hopkins, pointed out, Federer captures the moment and understands what's keeping these students up at night. He addressed their fear of uncertainty, their desire for purpose, and their need to find meaning in life. And that's where Federer's final lesson comes in: life is bigger than the court. In a surprise move, Federer stood on stage and began demonstrating proper tennis technique, using his racket to illustrate the importance of footwork, follow-through, and hand positioning. It was a real tennis lesson, not just a metaphor for life's journey. As he concluded his speech, Federer left the graduates with a final message. "No, this is not a metaphor, it's just good technique." In that moment, we saw the world through Roger Federer's eyes, a place where sports and life blend together in perfect harmony. That was Roger Federer's unforgettable commencement speech at Dartmouth College. What struck us most about his address was its masterful balance of humor, vulnerability, and wisdom. If you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, I highly recommend seeking it out. Thank you for joining me on the Roger Report.